Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 11 of the USM Rebuild Series. We just lost in the semifinals and the playoffs for year 2028. Great season overall, but now it's time to jump to the off season. We should have a couple coach updates. We do. We get 3 points, so that's going to definitely help us, and a badge. So we'll move training and recruiting to top 10 for each. And we can throw, I guess, the other one in offense. A couple really good traits this time for skills. I always love higher development, but having practice bonus efficiency is helpful too. But however, we're not very high on that, so I'm not sure if our low offensive coordinator rating could cause issues on that. But why not? We'll add it in there. We'll see if we can get some better performance. Okay, offensive coordinator had a nice jump as well. 2 points. And a badge. We also had the running back developer. That would have been nice. Having another training is also helpful. Yeah, let's do that. And the defensive coordinator also jumps up very high with +3. Not bad, not bad. Go with do your job. Okay. Of course, we're locked in with a team lock ending in 2028, so that's over. Go ahead and lock down our coordinators. This is a little bit cheaper, 1.5 million. We'll go with that one. And then let's see, let's check out our defensive coordinator. We'll lock him down as well. So not too bad. Okay, we have a lot of good jobs that have opened up. Tennessee and Clemson both want us. However, our actual school is starting to catch up. Even though we are a 30 level school, our prestige should bump up to a 7 next year, if not an 8. Probably a 7 though. So a couple of good options for us to go somewhere else. However, we're staying with Southern Miss. This is what the series is all about. Okay, our offensive coordinator stayed, of course, with our double lock, and so did our defensive coordinator. We can check out, see any kind of major changes have occurred. Okay, a couple of coordinators are taking some of the good jobs. We'll have to see how they do. Okay, let's see if we have anyone trying to go pro early. We might have one. We'll have to see. Okay, no one's leaving early. Of course, we have a couple of guys going pro. Holland, Brunson, and Westbrook are going to get drafted. So Sherman. That might be it. Okay, transfer time. This could be dangerous. Because we really don't want to waste too much money on keeping players unless they just are really, really need to stay. Because usually if you want a player to stay, you can just promise him snaps if he's going to get enough playing time. So let's find out. Okay. Not many transfers. Let's see. Schaefer will be a senior next year, 76 A minus, projected to be third string. Saul Anthony is pretty much same boat. Honestly, probably don't need any of these guys. I think we're going to try to hold on to Schaefer, promise him 40% of the snaps. He should be ready. I think we could be okay not keeping the other guys, which means we'll get a lot of room for transfer portal ads, which is what we wanted. So, is there anyone we probably need to cut? You can just check real quick. All the quarterbacks look fine. You don't really need a C running back and get rid of him. I really don't see him playing a 72 C plus. He did get 2 touchdowns though. I think we'll hold on to him for now, but probably not a big deal. Yeah, Maury Tanner, 68C. I don't see us really needing him. Good on defensive line. Linebackers look fine. Corners look fine. I don't think we really need McKay, though he did get 2 interceptions somehow. Led the team in interceptions. I guess we'll hold on to him. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of room for transfers, so we gotta make sure we have a good transfer season. Okay, 2 Notre Dame players go, number 1 and number 2. Jeremiah Holland from USM goes number 6 overall. Not bad. Another Notre Dame player. Well, that's 4 in the top 10 for Notre Dame. Wow. And then they had their 5th draft pick right there. Not bad for Notre Dame first round. All right, transfer portal. We got any talent? Looks like a couple of guys could be really helpful. Jeremiah Holland, our first Hall of Famer. Nice. Good job. Congratulations to him. Ring of Honor. Brunson and Holland both make it. Great offensive lineman for us, for sure. Some new updates on the record books. Westbrook sets the career receiving touchdown record at Southern Miss. Jaden Hawkins gets 2 return touchdowns as well. Amari French sets many USM records for passing yards, completions, and attempts. Sherman also sets records for rushing yards, attempts. Ethan Tate sets a rushing record for touchdowns, though. Forced fumbles was set up by Alex Harper, and of course, defensive touchdowns by Jaden Hawkins. And a couple of game records for USM players as well. Westbrook, Sherman, French, and Hawkins. We do set team records for rushing yards per game and 40-yard plays of 16. Also, we scored 58 points against Akron, which is our highest total. So our best season as in this dynasty definitely was 2028. Let's see if we can keep it going. Okay, so we got to come up with 16 players in the transfer time. I think we can, though. Okay, let's start checking out some players here. Try to stay with true freshmen or guys who are going to be with the team for a long time. So Ridley would be a sophomore. Let's see how far we're ahead. We're ahead of all other teams looking for him. So we're definitely targeting him. Let me check our depth chart. I've kind of forgotten a couple of our positions of need. So let's see what we have. So quarterback, we're definitely good with French, and Fisher's an excellent backup. Running back, we will be weaker than we have been without our stud, Samonte, running the ball. We do have two decent running backs, and Sanford will probably jump up past Sherwood or Sherwood, but we probably need to find another running back in the portal if we can. Receiver, we have 380s so far. Daniels and Lovett both had excellent years for us. Probably try to add one more good receiver. We could definitely add a tight end. So offensive line, even though we have some potential, we definitely need to add some more talent. So at least two offensive linemen, if not three. Kicker, we're okay. Defensive line, we need to add two players. Linebackers, we could add some. We could probably add one corner. Safety looks decent, maybe one safety. So we got a lot of holes to fill. Not terrible though. So let's take a look. So we don't need a quarterback, take that off. We don't need a kicker. Okay, everybody else we can take. Townsend's a true freshman. Let's see if he played any last year. 0 games, so he will be. We'll have him for 4 years, so definitely need to add him. I forgot to take off Chico on this one. Marsh from Michigan, freshman. Of course, he'll be a sophomore next year, but that's someone we can take. We'll take Ali and Wong. Sherman would be a good target. Let's see if we still have the advantage. Now we're starting to fall below at this rate, so we could beat Hawaii for Guidry. Okay, we have enough DBs, so we can take them off our list for sure. Okay, Watson will be a senior, but he does have a higher rating, so we're going to add him. Hmm. We can add Cooper as well. He's not going to be one of our main targets, but he can be on the list. We'll add Hughes as well to give us another running back chance. Okay, Cameron Parks. Okay, we definitely have enough receivers as well, so we can take them off the list. We can add Malachi. He'll be a senior, but could be a big help on the line. We definitely need a tight end and a linebacker. We can add Tucker as well. Only a 75, but he is an A plus. And we could sign him. If he doesn't play, he doesn't play. We can add him. Okay, so we can take a look at a couple other spots. So we have 16 targets so far, but there's no guarantee we get everyone we've targeted. So we're going to drop it at B potential, see if there's any high rated players that could help us out. Okay, Duncan Downs, 76 B plus, but we would have him for 3 years, so we're going to add him. We're going to add Bradley Meeks as well. I'm not sure how I missed him the first time. Quinn Polk from New Jersey, 86 interest versus 83. Plus we get the 50 points for our head coach. We would have him for 2 years. We can definitely add him. $77 and a 3 B minus. We'd have him for 3 years. Let's see how close we are. We're tied with Oregon and Washington State. I think we'll add him. He might not be high priority, but we can have a look at him for sure. 84 to 86, but we do need more D linemen. $82 to 78, 81. We can add him. Okay, we'll check C potential just for anyone with a really high overall that maybe we could get. We'll move it to an 80. Only people we see. 91 to 92, only 1 point down. I say we can add both. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we have a lot of recruits now set up. We'll go ahead and get these guys offered and the pitches set up. And then after week 2 or during week 2, we'll find guys who have no interest to help us fill out the rest in case we miss out on a few of these players. So go ahead and get all our scholarships offered real quick. I definitely need to get Watson. He would start on our offensive line for us. Oh, don't forget about Townsend, though. We need to take someone's pitch. Let's see. We'll probably take. A lot of good players, though. It's kind of hard to take away from anybody. I think we'll take from Burke. Even though he has an A+ potential, he's not going to be a starting running back next year. He would just help us for depth. A lot of tough choices. Marsh would be someone we would have for 3 years. Downs we would have for 3. We'll just see how week 1 goes and see if what adjustments we got to make. Okay, we're behind on Hanson by just a little bit. Georgia Tech does have 1 point of interest on us. We're both offering ace pitches. Let's see how much cash he wants. Doesn't really care. I think we'll throw a little bit of cash his way, but if we get in a bidding war, we'll just probably lose him. Okay, we're barely ahead on Burt. We're still ahead. We can give him a little bit of money since we're not sending a pitch his way. We're slightly behind on Wong. Let's see. Offensive coordinator's going great. We're going ace pitch by our head coach. Extremely close. Maybe throw a little bit of money his way. Okay, we're ahead of more targets. Good. Okay, we're still ahead on Marsh. That's nice. Try to help out with a little bit of money. We are falling behind on a couple of these other guys without pitches. Still ahead on a few others, though. Let's see if there's anyone we can almost get away with not. Let's see, not offering a pitch. Our furthest guy is Hicks at 1,000. Or 1129. We need to hold it on to him for 1 more week. Okay, we can go to next week. Okay, we're further behind on Hanson now. Georgia Tech probably offered, yeah, they offered over $1 million. Would really like to have him on our team, though. How much money would I have to bid to get him? We have to give him additional 1.1 million to kind of solidify. Is he worth it for 3 years? You know what? Why not? Let's go for it. Okay, Jimenez, we need a tight end. So we're going to throw some money at him. Help us see if we can secure him. Because Arizona has not offered any cash yet. It's possible we lose out on him. Even with that 500,000. Burke, we're falling behind. And that's just going to have to be okay. We're still ahead on Meeks. We're barely ahead on Ridley. I really would like to have him, so let's offer him some of our cash. I know we don't have much left, but I really do want to land him. We're falling on Guidry as well. Hawaii hasn't offered any cash yet. They just pulled ahead of us. If they offer anything, though, they would beat us on the money, so I don't think we're going to try. We're definitely losing out on Ali. South Florida at 1.164 million. We can take a look and see if we can beat that. I just don't think we can. We have 600,000 left. We won't get him. So we're going to take that pitch away. Sadly, we take it from Guidry as well. Okay, we're still ahead on Malachi Blair. We've fallen on Wong. UCF has offered him 800,000. Could we get him back? Let's try. We're gonna add another 500,000 to his total. Nathan Hughes, we're barely behind. Let's change the pitch. Try to get some more points. Maybe add just a little bit of money, which we don't have any left. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, we're still ahead on a couple more players down here. We've lost everyone on page 2. Very close on Marsh, though. So let's see if we can try to steal him with a last second pitch. We're not going to get Cooper or Downs or Wooden. Yeah. Kind of close on Gibson, though. Could we get him with a good pitch? I doubt it. No, we won't. Okay, let's count up how many guys we know we're going to get. I mean, we don't know, but we think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're definitely not guaranteed any of those guys as well. Yeah, no guarantees, of course. I believe we should get 8 or 9 of these guys, though. And so let's fill the rest with high potential players that don't have any interest from anywhere else. So we can just pick them up to fill out our roster. So we're definitely looking at 8 potential players with no offers. True freshmen are definitely our main targets, so they have time to develop. I guess we can pick up maybe 1 quarterback more. Let's have 2 quarterbacks at the bottom if we can find an A+ freshman. Okay, so there's not, but that's okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and offer scholarships to these last guys we just added. Make sure they will join our team if needed. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we pick up Townsend, nice. We lose out on Marsh, very close. If we just offer him a little bit more money, we probably pick him up. We lose him by 18 points to Western Michigan. That hurts. Okay, we lose out on some more players. These were kind of known, though. Okay, we do pick up Ridley. That's a big pickup for us. We pick up Hicks and Wong. Nice. We do get Malachi Blair. I bet you that was a close one. It was. We won by 78 points. Nice. I really wanted to get Jimenez. How close were we? We were decently close, but after Arizona offered over $1 million, we just weren't going to get him. We do get River Watson for his senior year. Very nice for us. And we do pick up Bradley Meeks, 79 A-plus linebacker. Very nice signing for us. So we missed out on a few guys we might have wanted, but I'm still happy with the players we got. Our recruiting ranking's probably not the highest, but it should be decent. Okay, 119, which, remember, even though the AI says we only had 119, we can just look at our class with the high potential players and know it's way better than that. I still would like it to be a higher number, though, of course, especially since we just went to the national semifinals. Okay, school updates. We should have a nice little boost. Yeah, we do. Prestige is up to a 7 now. We're definitely not going to spend that much money at NIL. Probably stick to $10 million. Resolve our coaching debt. Jump our facilities to 11 if we can. We'll see how we can cover. We can't cover maintenance. We can get back to a 7 though, and everything stays the same. So yeah, I'll just jump up facilities to 11. That'll give us an A for recruiting. Also give us better development for our players. That's definitely going to help us out. Looks like we hit every booster goal for the season, which was nice. Plus the conference TV money and the playoff money helped us get 67.5 million, our highest earning year so far. We should add one booster. Hopefully it's a good one. However, our academic rating is pretty low, so we might get stuck with a bronze or a silver. Okay, not bad at all. We're losing a bronze and silver, but we gain 2 golds. So a very good day for us. Okay, it's time for some realignment. Okay, they want us to go to the Big Ten. We'll take a look at that. We might not want to jump that high just yet. Okay, Florida State and Southern Miss will be the teams jumping, as well as Texas Tech. A lot of great talent here still. We would have a very tough season there. The ACC, though, would be a little bit better for our talent level. Pac-10 looks similar. We would be the best team in the Big 12. I'm thinking either ACC or Big 12. Let's try to go to the Atlantic Coast Conference. Let's try it, ACC. Okay, 2 new teams in the ACC would be us and Louisville. We would be in the same conference as Miami and Florida State, 2 really good teams, and Clemson. So it definitely wouldn't be easy. Notre Dame is still in the ACC at 10 prestige. Let's try it again and see what happens. Okay, I like this one a little bit better. Texas Tech and South Carolina join. However, looks like Florida State leaves and Notre Dame leaves. So still be tough to win the conference, but this seems pretty favorable. Plus, with additional money we're going to get, we can upgrade our facility. So let's move to the ACC, guys. That's a nice 4 conference jump for us. It's going to be tough, but it's pretty nice. Okay, I believe we can get new teams for our outer conference schedule, or are we just on the first year of our conference schedule? Let's check real quick. Moving conferences does make it hard to keep the home and away the same. Okay, let's check the year before. Okay, we do need to keep our out of conference games. It's only the second year. However, we're now with North Carolina in the ACC, so we cannot put them on the out of conference schedule. So we'll have one new team for sure. So can we find Ole Miss? They're available. Actually, forgot who the other team was. Let me check real quick. Minnesota. Okay. That should be no problem picking up. Got them. Now let's add a new team. Who do we want to add? A lot of great choices. Let's play Colorado. Nothing wrong with that. 6 prestige schools should be a good matchup for us. Let's see if I can get our home and away correctly. So we need to be home versus Minnesota and away against Ole Miss. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away games. So it worked out perfectly now. Nice balanced schedule. Okay, on to 2029. Hopefully with our new facility upgrades, we can have some really nice talent boosts for our team. Because moving to the tougher conference, there will not be many easy games, if any. And we definitely don't want to follow up our great season from last year with a losing record. So we definitely have a lot of high potential players. So I'm very interested to see what happens. Okay, a couple of decent boosts. We have 3 guys over a 90. We have 23 at 80 of above. 34, 75 and above. And we have 59, 70 or above. We can check our biggest gains. Let's see. We had 3 players jump up +9, all 3 offensive linemen with low overalls, but still, they're jumping up. Malachi Blair is an 85 now, so that was a nice pickup for us. Ridley with a 7-point bump as a receiver. That is huge. Going from a 78 to an 85. Fisher had a huge bump. He's an 87. Let's check the quarterback competition now. So French is actually an 86, even though he had an absolute terrific year last year. He only jumped up 4 points, and Fisher is actually higher rated now. I think we'll probably stick with French, though. I'd hate to have to bench him after his tremendous year last year. 37 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. 5,000 yards passing with all these awards. So he's still going to be the starter, but a really good bump for the backup. Okay, level 13 play calling efficiency. That's nice for offense and defense. Roster talent looks pretty decent overall. Okay, very important part of the season. Let's see how we can train these guys up. Okay, they both had nice bumps. Marcus Gibbs is an absolute slow running back, only 70 overall speed. He's going to be the goal line back, I'm sure, with a level 90 strength. Let's see. Actually, yeah, he will. Stanford is also a very slow running back, but he does have great vision. +6 in speed, not bad. Let's go ahead and check up with our kicker. Make sure he has a high rating. We can probably push him over 100 accuracy. Nice. So 5 starting linemen over 80. Very nice for us. Okay, let's add some recruits. Try to pick up some guys that can help us for next year. Let's see if we have any 4 or 5 stars that we're ahead on. 69 interest. Okay. We can add a couple of these guys. F plus, of course. A minus, nice. C minus, C. Don't need these guys. C. Okay, we're still ahead of some of these teams, so we'll add a couple more guys. We have to compete with Mississippi State, so why not? Okay, we're starting to fall behind on interest score. It's only a 1 point deficit, though. Okay, now we're starting to get a little bit further behind with 2 points. Okay, we'll go ahead and bounce up to 3-star players as well. Definitely need to add some tight ends. So let's find some tight ends first. Okay, add a lot of tight ends, so we should be okay there. We can always get a kicker later on, so really don't have to target that. Okay, got that all filled out. Nice. Okay, on to week 2. +3, bumped up to an 89. Very nice. Only a +1 on invasion. That hurt. +7 for Gibbs, so he's a little bit faster now. Still not fast, but he's a little bit faster. +1 there, not that great. +8 in route running. That's pretty good improvement. +5 in catching. So we have 5 guys over 82. That's very nice. Now 5 guys over 83. Plus we have Phillips, who's a really good receiver, could be, hopefully has a big jump for next year. Okay, let's check some of our potential players. I think we're gonna try to concentrate on B plus or above, unless they're a 4-star player. Then that'll look good for our recruiting ranking. So we'll hold on to these guys. We will drop Kent though at C plus. Okay, on to summer 1. Let's see how the quarterback battle keeps going. +1 bump. +5 evasion bump, which it doesn't increase his overall, but that definitely helps him avoid some sacks. Only a +1 bump in accuracy, so he's getting really close to being maxed out, I'm sure. Okay, now we have 4 guys 86 and above. That's definitely going to help the offensive line. protect the quarterback, and run the football. +4 in strength. Really nice for Scott. Take a couple more targets whose potential is not what we're looking for. Even if they're 4 stars and we can get them, we don't need to add those kind of guys. Okay, on the last training session, here we go, summer 2. +1 bump in accuracy again. +1 in quarterback IQ moves him up to an 88 overall. Very similar passing stats. As a true quarterback, French is probably slightly better. A 94 in arm strength, 93 in accuracy. He is falling slightly behind on quarterback IQ. Evasion and speed, he definitely loses out. He actually has better ball carrier vision, though, even though he's definitely not a dual threat quarterback. But yeah, French is still going to be the starter. He can't have the great season he had last year and then bench him for Fisher. However, if we have any issues, Fisher can come in. Okay, we got 289 receivers. That's nice. Three receivers over 87, 4 over 86. Okay, one more coach training left, or head coach training left. We can check our targets, see if there's anybody we can remove from the list. Yeah, we definitely lost out a couple of these guys with not high enough potential ratings for sure. Yeah, can't have enough. Okay, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode right here. We'll find out our preseason expectations, and then that'll be it. Okay, they want us to win at least 10 games or the division, which will be a lot tougher in the ACC, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Couple easy booster goals, holding opponents to less than 255 yards passing. Should be able to do that. Winning the division will be hard. Winning against our rival, we'll have to find out who that is. Win the division and have 23 takeaways. That's going to be pretty tough to get. But pretty good offseason. I feel confident with it. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps me out. So have a great day, everyone.